Hello, everybody. My name is Slice. Welcome to episode 13 of All the Mods 7. I want to keep going down Ars Nouveau. Last episode, we briefly touched on Ars Nouveau. We were able to create a few things and make very little progress, but that's fine. We started it and now we can continue. Something that I did off screen that has me, whoa, what is going on with the UI is kind of going a little bit crazy right there. Seems to be happening when I'm touching the scribe table. Okay, well, whatever. I kind of expanded a little bit off screen. I created a mage light, which you can see these orbs here. I have it set up for being a projectile, and I amplified it because if, let's see, can I, is it light? Where is light? Conjure mage light. Nope, that's not what I want. Shift, there we go. If cast on a block, a permanent light source is created, may be amplified up to glowstone brightness or dampened for a lower light level. When cast on yourself, you will receive night vision. When cast on other entities, they will receive night vision and glowing. I made it projectile because I wanted a source. I want to be able to replace my torches with nifty little orbs of light. So I did that, and I lit up a few areas. It's pretty. I enjoy that. I really do. It's pretty fun. I expanded the farm. As I mentioned, I wanted to get this started. A lot of it is the Prudentium farmland. I put down the Infirmium seeds that I had over here, so that way I can start getting some Infirmium. So that way I can expand and keep growing. But over here, with the Infirmium that I did already have, I was able to go this route. I went all the way up to Supremium farmland on some of these, and then some Imperium farmland over here. I ran out of essence, but it is what it is. That'll progress slowly here and there. I did go ahead and create the harvest pylons, but I don't have the other Aldemodium hose. We might be able to do that shortly. I haven't gone and checked to see the progress of the builder yet, because that's doing my quarry. So once I do that, I'll be able to put another Aldemodium hoe over here and start with additional seeds. I plan on doing maybe 5 of each of these. I'm not sure. I don't know how many seeds there are offhand, but we'll get there. All right, so I wanted to show you a few updates because I've been kind of creating as I've been doing off-screen work. That's not where I want to go. I want to show you a few things. Due to the builder being online and producing a lot of material, I had to change my setup a bit. I've been rocking Tom's what is it called? Tom's Simple Storage for the longest time. I haven't changed anything up here, so the power generation is still the same. I don't know if I showed you this, but I have upgraded almost all of my pipes and my cables and all of this stuff to the elite versions. I haven't gone above that yet. But I do have this plugged into my Flux network. And then down below here, I have my ender chest tied into my system. Now, with the ender chest being able to pull materials in, I'm a little full on stuff. I let this run for a while, and I have a lot of material, and this is only a part of it. I ended up having to advance into applied energistics. Now, I didn't go too far in. I went far enough to have a little bit of storage, just a little bit. So I have some drives here. I think they're 16K drives. They're not crazy, but they're holding a lot of material, and I'm already starting to run out of space on those. I did have the initial starts of Applied Energistics set up here, but it was a hot mess. I tore it down because I plan on redoing it, and I'll let you see that process when I go to redo it, because it'll actually be a permanent solution. I don't know if I showed you this change. I had to add another hopper setup, and I changed the way this was set up. Initially, I had the hopper pumping into the tank, and then I was taking the water out of the tank. I realized that that was actually slowing me down drastically, but I only realized that after I made a second one. So I figured down the line, if I need water somewhere, I'll just remove this one and use it somewhere else. This actually produces water really fast, but the slow part was the hopper putting into the tank. So I was being gated on water because of that interaction. If I just have these mechanism pipes pulling out of the hopper directly, it works way better. And what that was doing was it was causing this to run out of water, and it wasn't being able to produce the hydrogen and oxygen that I needed, because this thing was running out of oxygen left and right. I know I could have put in, I think, flint for that, but I didn't want to do that. Silly Enderman. Down here, I just carved out a little small area to be able to handle the items. And all this is doing is taking in items from the builder, which I'll show you in a moment. I have this trash can set up, and this trash can horribly confuses me. I'm not sure why this is happening, but despite having all of these whitelisted, I still get a crap ton of it. Like, there's not so much now, but you can see that tough is still coming through. Copper still coming through. At the initial stages of this, I got so much copper that like 3 lines of this were full. It was ridiculous. So I tossed like 90% of it. I'm not going to need that much copper. So I ended up putting it in here. I do keep getting some. It is what it is. I'll maintain it as I go. Where's my way out? Over here, I made a backup energy storage, and then I tied the flux point into it. This has a higher priority than the builder, so that way everything in here can stay running as it needs to. I, at some point, did upgrade this. I don't know if I showed you. It's only the hardened one. I haven't used it since, though. With this energy cube and the energy acceptor touching, the energy acceptor only pulls what it needs. As you can see, the power here is kind of just staying even. If I had these cables touching, it would, force energy into it, and it would, be capped at 8,000 the entire time. And something that is really neat, and I wasn't sure if it was going to work, is I have the TOM storage touching the inventory connector with an ME storage bus. And that actually allows my AE system to see everything in TOM Simple Storage. So I think I'll have a lot of space once I can reconfigure TOM Simple Storage a little bit, because just like this sophisticated storage here, I have this stack upgrade, tier 4. I believe that's the highest it can go. Notice that this is 1024 instead of just 64. It holds a lot of material, right? So if I convert the majority of this over to more barrels and then put those upgrades in, I might be able to hold a decent amount more stuff over here. I will probably not do that for some blocks like this cobblestone, for example. I know I'm not getting anything from the quarry because I have it voided automatically, but stuff like dirt or let's see here, cobbled deep slate. I want some. I do want some, but I don't want a ton. So I'll probably throw in like these copper upgrades. Actually, that one's not even using anything. Let's do that on dirt. And then I can throw dirt. See, there's just so much dirt. So much of it. Right? And then I can better sort my system once I get that going. Right? Now, the other thing that I want to be able to hook up eventually, and another reason why I quickly got my ME system set up off screen, is because of the mob farm. You haven't seen this since I finished it, but I went and made it a little pretty. I really enjoy this look. Right, we got the purple obsidian lanterns, which is kind of amusing. They move. That's pretty fun. And the way these work is you can technically hang them off of like the ceiling and it won't show up with this metal arm. But if you place it on something like this wall here, it'll automatically put the arm. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, all of these are working except for... I thought I had an empty one. Maybe not. Something that is working here, though. Let me turn this off. All right, I just come in here, flip that switch, turn it on, and do a thing. Right? But I don't know what the deal is with these. These are supposed to be the... was it stray or something like that? Strand? I forget what they're called. It's the skeletons that should only spawn in the cold biome. But I'm not getting anything particularly fancy from them. So I already have a skeleton spawner. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in here that I'm just not sure I want to keep. Let's see. I'll just grab that for the heck of it. Okay. They're dropping a lot of armor, which, I mean, might be useful. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. I might try and switch that spawner up. I do believe there is another spawner mod or something that I can do with them in order to change it up. So I'll need to look into that. I might change that up. Not positive about that yet, though. But with that, I want to jump into Ars Nouveau. Ooh, it's nighttime. Let's sleep. Don't need them messing with me. I plan to build a few things for Ars Nouveau today. Okay. I want to make an ignite spell, which is what we have set up here. So I need 3 pieces of coal and a flint and steel. So let's go ahead and grab that real quick. See, I always want to like run over here to this and use that, but I haven't gotten used to this being set up yet. All right, coal. 1, 2, 3, and then flint and steel. Do that, and then there was another one, but I don't know the recipe for it. I want to do one that allows me to place water. so I don't have to keep going into my like an infinite water source and whatnot. Okay, so that's ignite. That's cool. Let's check out. Nope, that's not what I want. Let's see, water. Yeah, tier 2. Okay, that's going to be our first tier 2. So in order to get this, I'm going to need the imbuement chamber. Okay, so let's make the imbuement chamber. That takes gold and planks. You know what? We do have the AE system up and running. So let's move some of this stuff over there. I don't know what these are used for yet. But these I know I'm going to need, so let's grab that. I think I'll leave these crystals here for now. I'm not sure what they're for. Okay. See, I don't know. Eventually, I'll get the wireless terminal so that way I can access my network from over there. But for now, I think I'll just pull this stuff in. All right. Drop that in, that in, that in, and that. And let's go make an imbuement chamber. I need some archwood planks. Imbuement chamber. All right. I don't know if I need anything else with this. I guess we'll find out here shortly. Okay. Howdy. I found it. It's in the world generation pages. In order to use it, it looks like what you have to do is you put this item in, you supply source, and then it creates this. And what it looks like is this thing is pulling in, you can see the pink/purple particle effects. It looks like source is just coming in from somewhere. I'm not sure if it's limited, but over time, this will turn into a source gem. Now, you can find these source gems just out in the wild. The other thing that you can do is make this dowsing rod. So while that's doing, you know, I want to wait here a second. It doesn't take that long. I did this once just to test it when I found it. Come on. Any moment? Maybe. Hello? Aha, see? And then it just keeps collecting. So I don't know if this has like an internal tank. For some reason I doubt it, but I don't know, maybe. Maybe it does. All right, so let's grab this dowsing. And this, I believe, will help me find source gems. Grants magic find and scrying on use, causing magical creatures to glow and amethyst to be revealed through blocks. Okay. So it's for finding amethyst. I don't know what the magical creatures portion of this is supposed to mean. But I'm gonna go down into my mining shaft and see if I can't figure out how to use this. Once I figure it out, I'll cut and I'll show you. Okay, that did not take very long at all. I entered the door, I pressed right click, noticed that it lost the durability, and it seemed to like send out like a sound wave almost, and then I saw all of those particle effects glowing, and now I see that we have amethyst. Now I believe this is one of those meteors, not meteors, like the things that were added in that have like it has an inside. I don't even know like what it's called, but usually when there's basalt, I think there's lava, so be careful. Yeah, I think I hear it. See, I don't want to go in there and break it because I believe this thing is supposed to spawn nodes that I can keep regrowing. I have a feeling this might be completely solid though. All right. Yeah, that I really like that light source. That is so neat. Are we gonna find an opening? Do I have to go down? Aha! See what I mean? Of course, I just dug. Like, if I had just dug the other way, it probably would have been fine. But like, yeah, I believe here. Crap! Didn't mean to do that. I feel like this was going to make the quicker route. Yeah, relatively quicker. Make a light. All right, cool. So now, why am I not picking that up? Oh, I don't have my magnet on. Dirt. I don't like leaving messes laying around too much. All right, so some of these should already be grown. I don't know. When can I harvest them and not? I know there's different sizes. Are all of these fully grown? I guess so. Do these not have the ones that just grow back? Block of amethyst. I think I grabbed one of those, didn't I? What are these used for? Okay, I guess they're just for they're building decorative pieces. That'll be quite a bit of amethyst to get us started. Wait. Yeah, see, budding amethyst. So yeah, these will grow back. Okay. Looks like I'm a little bit full. Put those away. That'll certainly help us get started. Okay. Let's jump back to upstairs. All right. So the goal that we had was to make a infinite water source spell, and it looks like in order to do that, I'm going to need this water essence. And if I understand correctly, here I put the source gem in, and then I need these three things. I'm not sure how that works. Let's try. Why did that work? No recipe found. If pedestals are required. Oh, okay, so I need pedestals. Okay. I always want to right click it to open it. I gotta remember it's C to do that. Okay. Some recipes require additional items placed in pedestals within one block of the imbuement chamber. So what pedestal? Maybe it's because I was spelling it wrong. Good job. Good job, Slice. All right. Save that because it looks like I'm going to need this a few times. In order to make arcane stone, that would be a mana, or sorry, a source gem with, does that have to be granite? No. So looks like maybe andesite, diorite, granite, stone. Let's go make some. And with that, I'm going to need 3 pedestals. Is that going to need more items eventually? I don't know. Well, I'm just going to make 3 for now. If I need more later, I can make more. So let's just make a full stack of that. And then you can make 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to need some snow and some kelp and a water bucket here. All right, we have the 3 pieces necessary for this. All right, let's see how this goes. So is it going to be another waiting game? I believe source jars here will speed this process up, because if you put source jars around it, I think that's supposed to increase the rate at which this happens. So we'll have to make a few of those. Let's let that sit for a moment and go craft some source jars, because I noticed when I was just looking just now that those are actually really cheap. I bet we can make a few. Let's see. I'm gonna need some slabs. Let's just make a few. Then that. Okay. What happened to all my glass? Okay, well, guess I need to make some more glass. Might need to set something up for that. All right, well, we have 2. Let's go place them and see how they work. This is the main reason why I even wanted to do this in the first place. Is this gonna work? Oh, you know what? I think there's something else I need here. I think I need the agronomic source link. That's also fairly cheap. Let's go craft 2 of those and see if that's what we need. For a second there, I thought the source jar was going to be enough. I need wheat, because that recipe required wheat. Okay, I have 2 wheat. How much did it take? 1. Okay, that's perfect. Do that, and then we can craft 2. Look at that. I will have to check out the quest book here shortly, because I've been crafting a few things. 0% full. Is this how this works? Oh, I saw something. Yeah, see? But is it actually doing anything? Okay. No, it is doing something. Yeah. It's extremely slow. But I figure, you know, if I can craft one of these setups for each area over here, I'll have plenty of source jars. I mean, that's actually triggering quite often. Yeah, that's going to be great, especially once this farm gets up and running. Yeah, no, that'll be great. Okay, did this do a thing? Hey, it did. All right, let's try doing this now. Water, select. Okay, so it wants what? Okay. Not sure what that was all about. And then we have, yay, glyph of conjure water. So I should be able to make myself infinite water. And then we can clear this. And conjure water is too powerful for your current spell book. Why did I not think about that? All right, how do I upgrade? Obsidian, diamond, block of quartz, and blaze rod. Okay, I'm fairly certain I have all of that. So let's do this. Okay, I just need to make these 2 blocks. And we have a tier 2. Yep. Very good, very good. Now let's try this again. So this is going to be really handy, I think. But now, do I do this with touch or with projectile? Let's just do that. Okay, and then let's make a little bit of a hole. Oh, I don't want to do that. Nice. And then it makes an infinite water source. Cool. All right. I know, the simple thing, but you know what? That's going to save me a lot of frustration with having to remake my water bottles, my water jars, because, I mean, look, that recipe just consumed the 1 bucket of water that I had, and I was constantly putting it in here. So, oh, it didn't consume those. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. Okay, well, let's see. How are these doing? This is already 9% full. That's not doing too bad. Wonder why this one's not firing at all, though. Maybe it's like a priority thing. Not. I guess we'll find out eventually. All right. The other thing that I wanted to do is actually set up a decent a harm spell, right? Because we just got ignite. So I want to do projectile, ignite. Is this not okay? Maybe I don't know what ignite does. Let's go read the table. Sets blocks and mobs on fire for a short time. Sensitive will stop this spell from igniting blocks. I don't know what that means. This is not what I thought it was, though. I thought like that was going to be something else. Firework is not what I was hoping for. Explosion. Okay, so that's probably just going to explode something. I was hoping for like a fireball or something. There's lightning. I guess I'm going to have to take a closer look and see about how that works. I thought that would work. Clearly, I am wrong. So if anyone knows, leave me a comment down below and, tell me how wrong I am, please. Because this is my first time looking at Ars Nouveau. and I'm not seeing it. There is AOE, so maybe I could put AOE with it. I think that could be fun. I don't really want to be setting everything on fire if it's going to like spread and cause mass destruction in my area though. Ideally what I want to be able to do is make some magic spells that I can use against like the Ender Dragon. Instead of just using the good old, you know, bow and arrow, I could do that and it would work fine. But I would like to try and use this mod if possible. So yeah, I'll have to research that a little bit more. But I believe that it's about wrapping up time. This video is already starting to push, I think, close to the 30-minute mark. So yeah, if you're enjoying the series, please let me know down in the comments below. You can follow me on Twitter. I'll leave a link in the description for you. And yeah, we're going to leave it here. Drop a like, drop a comment. Thanks for chilling.